crypto warriors, changing our world day by day. The way of the crypto warriors, can't rely on the bankers, no way.
Good morning, Bix Weir, roadrunner.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of chaga coffee. All right, everybody take their D, take their C, take their zinc, take everything. Load up, because we got to live through this stuff, this corona stuff. We got to live through it. So vitamin D is the biggest. That's the biggest thing you can do. Better than masks, better than the hysterical thing. California now has a rule. I don't know if it's, nobody knows what's a law and a rule. You're supposed to remove your mask. You go out to a restaurant, you have to eat outside. You remove your mask when you're going to take a bite, and then you put it back on when you've taken your bite and you start chewing. But at the same time, remember the CDC says never fiddle with your mask. Never touch your mask because you'll get it on your fingers. They have lost their freaking mind. Gavin Newsom of California came out and said, "Stop leaving California. All you rich people need to stop leaving California." Why? Because he's not making any money. He might actually have to fire some government employees. That's what the world's coming to. They got us scared. Fear of death. You're going to die. They tell you you're going to die. You already know you're going to die. The question is not when you're going to die. The question is how you lived. Not that you're going to die. You know you're going to die. It's how you lived your life. That's what they're trying to stop, the living part. Speaking of living, silver's back to life. Surprise, surprise. What happened yesterday? Why did silver drop $1 yesterday? Why? Who clicked the mouse? Was it JP Morgan? They just got stuck with a fine. They're on probation. They can't rig for another 3 months or something ridiculous like that. 3 years. Of course, they can trade all they want in the markets. They can control all the silver in the world. How come? How come? All right, this is for the CFTC. Love you guys. Love you. You're doing a bang-up job. But tell me this. Answer me this riddle. In 1980, the Hunt brothers took a 100 million ounces of physical silver off the market and a 100 million stake long on the COMEX. How is it today that JP Morgan and then they got busted by the CFTC. How is it today JP Morgan can have a 1 billion ounce physical position that they take and they own themselves? Talk to Ted Butler about that one. He's got the proof if you need it. CFTC, I know you can't do anything without your new computer program, but hey, that computer program is the only thing they do with that thing. The only thing they do is cover up more crimes. That's the CFTC. But why did the Hunt brothers, why were they not allowed to hold a pretty short position compared to what JP Morgan is? Pretty small position. And yet they got busted for rigging the market in 1980 because the price went to $50. They had 100 million in physical. They had 100 million long contracts, 110 million long contracts on the COMEX. Today, JP Morgan blows that out of the water. CFTC, please apply the same rules you did in 1980 as you do today. Now, people are saying, well, if JP Morgan sells all that physical silver Bix, the price of silver is going to get slammed down to zero. Slammed down 50%, 70%. No, it is not. Physical silver has nothing to do with the price of silver. They trade over 500 million ounces every single day of electronic silver. It's a con. It's a game, and we're stuck in the middle of it. So yes, the recent slam down, who was it? Obviously, it was Steve Mnuchin, because Trump announced, we're not going to have a deal. We've backed out of the deal. The bailout of bank deal, basically. The stock market went down. Steve Mnuchin clicked the mouse and drove the price of silver down. Trump tweets out, we can have a deal. Stock market goes up. Mnuchin clicks his mouse. Boom. Silver's back up. That's how rigged silver is. This is a short-term rig. It's not a long-term rig. Very soon, I don't know what day, we will be seeing silver breaking out over $50, where it's never been before. Remember, it was $50 in 1980. It was $50 in 2011. Gold has doubled its all-time highs, but silver's not allowed. Not silver. Don't you dare. Silver is the bank killer. Even now, even as they're trying to pretend they have hedges, keep an eye on BlackRock. I talked yesterday about what's going on behind the scenes. But bigger, it's not that they're trying to stop the rise in silver anymore. It's they're trying to get an entity to blame. Why did silver rise from $23 to $500 in a matter of a month or two? Why did that happen? Oh, yeah, it was blank. Because JP Morgan was taken out of the spoofing arena, this entity got in and was able to rig the price higher. That's what they're going to say. It's all ridiculous. It's all done at the Exchange Stabilization Fund behind the scenes. They could take people out. They could have taken JP Morgan out the day one if they did anything against their wishes. Apparently they did, because Trump went after JP Morgan. Nobody does that. You're not allowed to do that. So, something interesting today. Just announced, I don't know what this is, in the next half an hour, the Department of Justice is going to hold a press conference, a virtual press conference on a matter of national security. I have no idea what this is. I'm gonna tune in. This would be 11 a.m. Eastern time on the 7th, October 7th. I don't know, the timing of this stuff. It might have to do with this. Trump authorizes declassification of all Russian hoax documents in late night tweet storm. Yes, the American people need to know the truth before the election. And the truth is Joe Biden is a criminal. I hate to tell you. Hillary Clinton orchestrated a lot of this bullshit. I don't know how far they're going to go. I don't know if they're going to say, oh, by the way, it goes right to the top to Obama. Who knows? We'll find out. Very interesting times. Theta got slammed down, is back up. If you don't have a Theta Guardian node yet, what are you waiting for? It is the future of the internet. I've explained it many times. Oh, by the way, Theta comes out every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks with a huge announcement. This is an announcement of an announcement. Theta Network announces video on demand launch event with blockchain's biggest influencers. These are not blockchain's biggest influencers, by the way. But hey, I love that you're doing it. I love that you're doing it. So they announced a launch event before they announced video on demand. I don't know. Hey, they have a marketing team over there, okay? It's all good. All good. On the road to Ruta, we're not so happy about all these announcements. Why? Because it makes the price of Theta go up. We don't want the price of Theta to go up. We want to have Theta available to as many Road to Ruta members as possible. Right now, get yourself a Guardian node. It's 10,000. Right now, it costs 10,000 Theta to start up a Guardian node. And you're not, by the way, Guardian node, you're not giving up your Theta. You're either running the program on your own computer and you lock up on your same wallet. You lock up your Theta during the staking process. Or if you use Gpool, you don't give it to Gpool. You just lock it up and use their Guardian node summary. All this is explained on Ruta's Theta page. I teach you how to buy Theta. Even if you're in the United States, it's going to get a lot easier when Coinbase picks up Theta. Just keep that in your back pocket. But right now you can get it even if you're a U.S. citizen. And I walk you through how to buy it, how to store it. I'm a huge advocate of the Trezor wallet, hardware wallet in your own possession, clearly at no exchange, even people you trust. Don't trust anybody that the system's going to go on normally. Get it in your own possession. And then how to stake it. You want to do all three of those? Private road membership, you get your Theta page. Walks you through how to set up your Trezor wallet, how to get Theta off paper wallets, a lot of good stuff in there. But this is good, right? Theta video on demand. It's going to be huge, especially because they're kicking people off YouTube these days. My friend Bitcoin Ben, of all people, it's so ridiculous. I'm talking to Bitcoin Ben today. I'll post it. I don't know what we're going to talk about, so I might be posting it on the private road or on Patreon instead of YouTube, because I don't know what we'll talk about. other than why. Why he thinks, I have my theory on why they took Ben out now. But we'll flush it out when I get on the phone with him today. All right, let's read a little bit about what video on demand is and why it's such a big deal. Theta Labs has launched video on demand support as part of its core platform upgrade in a move to bring popular streamers and influencers from centralized platforms on board. Has been supported by some of the biggest names in crypto. Starting October 15th, cryptocurrency streamers DataDash, Crypto Beatles, Trader Cobb, Crypto Crow, among others who boast a combined following of nearly 550,000 YouTube subscribers, will take part in a week-long series of streams, interviews, and premieres as Theta TV, a decentralized streaming platform which allows users to earn Theta Fuel rewards for sharing and viewing videos, launches its video on-demand service. Cool. I will be going on to that. I'm usually a late adapter on technology moves, but I think I'm going to want to get in on this early. Expanding content. Until now, the service will be focused on live streaming, but with the launch of VOD service, content creators can upload and create their own libraries of videos, allowing them to build up and establish a presence on the Theta network in the same way they can upload videos to their channels on popular centralized platforms such as YouTube and Twitch. The move comes as Theta announces partnerships with KonTV, a global anime streaming service that broadcasts animation 24/7 on its channel. After recently announcing a partnership with Ultra, the decentralized game download platform, and live streaming the first US presidential debates. All right. Mitch Liu, the CEO and co-founder of Theta Labs, said, and I quote, I like Mitch, by the way, quote, we have seen an incredible reception from streamers and partners on the Theta network. As our platform grows, we want to provide more opportunities for influencers to set up channels on Theta TV and monetize 100% of their viewers compared to a few percent of subscribers on platforms like Twitch. Our model fundamentally changes the economics for small and mid-sized and fast-growing influencers. Launching video on-demand support means for the first time, all our content creators will be able to upload their existing and new content and create their own libraries of videos, helping them build their brands and businesses without fear of censorship or shadow banning. For example, users will benefit from seeing even more top-tier content on the Theta network, all of which they can earn T-Fuel for watching and engaging with. Influencer Jason Appleton, also known as Crypto Crow, said, the future is decentralized in all industries, and rather than disrupt video platforms such as YouTube, Twitch, and the like, Theta is welcoming them to the new era by enabling them to save money and further enhance their platform engagement. Theta TV, while a small platform today, may end up beating out the rest by default due to lack of foresight in those that came before them. And I plan to be along for the ride. Bravo! Growth. So yeah, definitely you want your Theta. Basically, there's the technology side of Theta, which is like a technology company inventing the new internet 2.0, inventing a new way around censorship. All beautiful stuff. They're really good at it. Then there's what funds it. How the economics. Why would people want to share video on their computer if they don't have to? Well, what if you can earn Theta Fuel just by participating in the Theta network and sharing your broadband? Well, there you go. There's your economic incentive. So it's a technology company linked with a crypto company or decentralized crypto blockchain. Well, happens to be, it's a lot like Hedra Hashgraph. They use that Byzantine fault tolerance modified coolness. So it's a ridiculously fast blockchain for approvals for smart contracts, everything. By the way, they code in the same coding methodology and language as Ethereum. So a lot of the Ethereum coders are coming over to Theta. Theta. Blah, 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 blah. I know you're sick of it at Road to Ruta. You've been sick of it since I've been screaming about it at 5 cents. Stop being sick of it. Get involved. Get yourself some Theta. Set up a Guardian node. Put it in your safe, literally, and have it churn out some Theta Fuel for the future, because you need income for the future and you need a cryptocurrency that is going to be fast and reliable. And a lot of the old school ones, I don't know if they're going to make it. I don't know if Bitcoin will make it. I don't know if Ethereum will make it. They have their problems. They did not change. Bitcoin Cash will probably do really well because it changed. It saw the need for faster transactions and boom. Bitcoin, it refuses to do anything. Basically, a bunch of computer programmers got rich and decided to lock up their fortune. Said, hey, who wants to come with us and lock up our fortune? That's not exciting for the future. Litecoin, they're moving. When Litecoin is needed, it will be there. Everybody asks me about Litecoin. I'm saying, nothing's changed in Litecoin. Litecoin is the right coin as a means of exchange. When we need a means of exchange, Litecoin will be ready and available. Until then, Theta is going to boom. Theta is going to boom. It's already boomed from 5 cents to 75 cents. It'll go from 75 cents to $7.50, and then $75, and then $750. And then people say, oh God, I wish I got in. Remember Bitcoin in the early days? I wish I got in Bitcoin when it was 75 cents. If you had a Wayback Machine, would you go way back and buy as much Bitcoin as you could at 75 cents? Here's your opportunity. The future will be controlled by those taking action today. Action is the key. You can think all you want about wanting to get some Theta tokens and open a Guardian node. You can think all you want. It's only action that gets you where you need to be. Anyway, if you would like to subscribe to the Road to Roo to get access to this Theta page, go to roadtoroo.com, hit subscribe today. I'm sending you, loaded on a paper wallet, 25 Theta and 25 Theta fuel. I'm mailing it to your front door for those who refuse to get involved with computers, which is fine. Stick it away in your vault. You can say, I got into Theta when it was 75 cents. You'd be like the Bitcoin people that got in at 75 cents. I got into Bitcoin at 75 cents. And you'd have it on your paper wallet sitting in your vault, sitting in your safe, sitting in your sock drawer, wherever you put it. All right. Again, go to roadtoroo.com, 1-year subscription, and I'm looking forward to whatever the DOJ is going to announce in about 20 minutes. I'll talk to you guys later.